Welcome to Table Talk at the Mud. I'm Justin.
I'm Alex. Boom.
These intros are getting better and better,
Better and better.
I like it.
T-Rex over here, man.
One thing that you're probably going to notice about Table Talk is...
Won't notice.
I mean, you may or may not notice, I don't know, that there might be a Tyrannosaurus Rex sitting on our desk, man. Check it out.
Get it.
Is that not the coolest thing ever? This was actually, believe it or not, one of my Christmas gifts from my wife. And it's probably one of my favorites. Not even gonna lie. That's probably one of the coolest things. Okay, so it's 2021 officially now. Good freaking bye 2020.
You can cuss, man.
Good fucking bye 2020. We're sick of it. Last episode we did that game where we did the shots and then
lost.
So I don't really think I lost. First off, I mean, you can go back in that other video and
watch him lose again.
There were multiple instances where it was kind of your go, but then it like we just kept doing things and kept doing things to make it my go.
Is this true,
It's
audience?
true. I feel like it's true, Mariah.
I do not recall.
Oh, it's so PR.
Well, you lost no matter what on camera, so
Yeah,
it's good.
I did.
For once though, I always lose. It was,
Yeah,
So
I did partake in the toast.
taking the losing.
I was a pretty good champ at it. You know, not bad.
You know, tell me about the runs you had for 3 hours afterwards.
You know, I struggle with the hot stuff, but I've never struggled with the hot stuff like you struggle with the hot stuff. Which is weird because you always want to do the hot stuff.
I like pain.
Like
I don't know, man. It's like I always say, this is the last one, and then every time I see a challenge, I'm like,
yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
oh
I'm
my
dead.
god, look at this chili from the Devil's Dick. I want to do that. Can we do the Devil's Dick chilies? Those are great.
It's not a challenge, by the way.
Well, so
Well,
I had a few things
You
that
didn't
I
have
wanted
nothing.
to, like, kind of like news articles
Read me, bro.
that I wanted to go over.
Let's go. Over.
But I know that you had one first, so I want to hear yours.
I got a couple. We'll go. One's feeding kind of off yours, but
How many do you have?
I got two.
Two? I
Two
got
great
three.
ones.
I got three. Oh, so since I have three, I'm gonna start.
All right. You start.
I'll give you like my easy going. We'll lean into it.
Mine goes right into it. So.
I'm gonna lean into it.
All right.
All right. Ireland. A court in Ireland ruled that Subway bread is not actually bread. It is instead a pastry because Subway bread has 10% or more sugar. In 2020, that was a scientific finding in 2020.
Damn. Does it make it less healthier then?
What about what I had just said to you? Did you not understand?
It's
Yeah,
good.
man, it's a fucking donut. It's a donut. You know what? It's interesting though because like 5 or 6 years ago, Subway went up against like this lawsuit or whatever about this ingredient that they had that was also an ingredient in tires, in their bread. They took that ingredient out and now their bread is like donuts.
Better than being a tire.
Better than being a tire, but that Jared guy, he didn't get slim off donut bread.
Hey man, he did pretty well.
Did he?
Yeah,
He's in
look at-
prison.
We don't talk about that. It's fine.
Did he do well?
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of a shitbag, but whatever. What do you got?
All right. So I think this is it's a good story.
All right, hit me with it.
Depending on how you want to look at it. I like it.
Hit me with it.
All right. So in this Dutch zoo, a pair of gay penguins. They went over to a pair of, this is a real story by the way, a pair of lesbian penguins took all their eggs and took it for themselves. I think that's good.
Do you think that's good that two gay penguins robbed two lesbian penguins for their eggs so they can have their family and then rob them of their eggs?
It's only fair. I mean, they can't have eggs of their own.
How did the lesbian penguins have eggs? They asexual? Chickens?
Maybe when the gay penguins got the lesbian penguin pregnant, and they're like, yo, I mean, technically mine. So
So you think there's some kind of like four-way love triangle between these penguins, but they're actually not in love with each other? They're gay.
penguin soap opera. Happy Feet 4.
Happy
Yeah.
Feet 4. I like that one. All right, that's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Let's hear another.
It's not great. It's not bad.
Right.
Okay, so this one I actually thought was pretty cool because I'm a pretty big science nerd kind of guy.
Not science.
A high school student in 2020 discovered a new planet. 17-year-old high school student discovered a planet on his third day of internship with NASA.
Could you imagine how dumb the scientists had to feel?
Yeah,
This
they've
17-year-old comes in like
been
3
sitting
days.
there all day.
Yeah.
All day. I know damn well that planet wasn't formed fucking yesterday. I know damn well that planet was there 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, a million years ago.
That kid just came in and was like,
Yeah, he's like,
"Yeah, that's
I'm pretty
that's a
sure
planet."
that's a
Yeah.
planet. It's got moons and
Okay.
shit. And they're like, ah, no, it's not.
Yeah, motherfucker,
that
he's
is
right.
a fucking planet. Son of a bitch. And they were like penciling it in, like, oh yeah, Brad in fucking third period discovered. Yeah. So it's called TOI 1338b. It's 6.9 times larger than Earth. It orbits 2 stars, which is why the Star Wars fans are freaking out about it, because it's similar to Luke Skywalker's home planet, Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Tatooine. It's similar to his planet, Tatooine. Yeah. It's got 2 stars in the...
How long is a year then?
2
I
suns,
mean, how
2
long
suns
does
in
it
the
take
sky.
to circle around?
How long's a year in that planet?
Yeah, like 10 years here.
What do you mean?
Well, because a year to circle around our sun. So
So it's got 2 suns?
yeah, so
It was just daylight all the time.
damn, that sucks. Was
Does
good?
it?
You never get sleep.
Ask the people in Alaska.
I don't know how them bitches deal with it. And they got polar bears on top of that.
Polar bears are great looking bears, but
They're
they're
dicks, though.
mean.
Yeah,
they are
dicks,
dicks.
man.
They're the dicks of all the bear kingdoms. Like a grizzly will leave you alone if it had like a cinnamon.
Yeah, right. This
Like if you give a grizzly a cinnamon, it's not gonna mess with you.
true.
Right? A polar bear is still gonna try to kill you and eat your cinnamon.
And eat your cinnamon on top of that.
Yeah, it'd probably dip the cinnamon in you.
Your blood.
Alright, what's your other story?
I wanted you to tell your UFO story because I can feed off
Can't
that.
tell. Oh, you want me to tell my UFO story first?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is actually public knowledge, and I don't understand why most of the world didn't like freak out about this. The
I was
Pentagon,
freaking out about it.
yeah, the Pentagon actually released 3 videos that are confirmed UFOs in 2020, and everybody's like, "Nah, there ain't no aliens." We've been wanting proof of aliens for as long as I can remember. All the conspiracy theorists out there are like, there are aliens, we need proof, blah, blah, blah.
And here
the
it is.
Pentagon, 3 times in 2020 said, yeah, we got footage of UFOs. And
No one did anything
nobody
about it.
did
They're like,
anything about
okay.
it. They're like, and that could be that 2020 was just such a shitty
There's
year.
so much other shit
There was
going on.
so much
yeah.
other shit going on that we were like, you know what, I can't fucking deal with aliens right now. But literally, the one organization that you wanted to find out that there's aliens from came out and said, hey, we have 3 confirmed UFO sightings, here's the footage. And they uploaded the footage. You can go to YouTube and watch these videos. So yeah.
Yeah.
We seen them aliens.
Seen them aliens.
Yep.
All right.
They're stalking us.
Last story of the night, feeding off that. So, Miley Cyrus.
Hold on. You're
Okay.
tying this into my UFO story?
Just wait for it. Claims she had an experience with an alien after being chased by a UFO. And I quote,
It was sexual.
she said, I'm pretty sure about what I saw, but I also bought weed wax from a guy in a van in front of a taco shop. It could have been the weed wax. But it looked at me, and we made eye contact, and I think that's what really shook me. Looking to the eyes of something I couldn't quite wrap my head around. I was shaken up for 5 days. Couldn't really look at the sky the same way. Thought they might come back. I trust that quote.
So, was she high on the weed wax?
We'll never know, man. She could have had
I think
experience.
we know, man.
Hmm.
This is the same chick that came in like a wrecking ball.
Moral story, I trust Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus? You trust Miley Cyrus?
Guaranteed, yeah.
Would you vote for her?
I trust Miley Cyrus.
Would you vote for her?
No.
You
No.
don't trust her, man.
Alright.
You don't trust her.
No, I don't.
Alright, be honest. In the past 16 years, have you felt confident in your vote for president?
Every time.
Every time?
Every time.
So this past election, you felt confident in your vote for president?
Nope. Not once.
It's all baloney.
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 Yeah.
I mean, it's been a pretty crazy year, and I'm pretty happy that we've made it to 2021.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
glad it's over. I hope 2021's. It is. You know what? I don't hope it's going to be. It's going to be a better year.
It's gonna be a better year.
Yeah,
we
we
have
already
the
started
power-
off with the T-Rex.
Yeah, we have the power to make this the year that we want it to be,
True that.
and this is definitely gonna be the year that we want it to be. It's already going in the right direction. We just gotta keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
You know, be nice to people, be kind to people, and have a beer.
Yeah, we all learned a lot from last year. Let's take it into 2021.
Yeah, take
Enjoy
what you
yourself.
learned from 2020, all the shitty aspects of it, and then wrap that up into one lesson, and then there you go.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Mm.
All right, everybody, that's Table Talk at the Mutt. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having fun with us, and thank you for meeting our good friend, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
We'll give him a name next episode.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.